This morning, the Pentagon's identified 2 U.S. soldiers killed following Friday's Iranian attack on a base in Jordan.
One of them is a 19-year-old from right here in Texas. KHOU 11's Jalissa Garza is live in the newsroom with who they were and the full timeline of these recent U.S. military deaths. Good morning, Jalissa.
Hey, Alona and Jacob, good morning. The 2 soldiers killed following Friday's attack at a base in Jordan have now been identified, as you mentioned. One was from Hawaii and the other was from right here in Texas. And there are 2 different incidents to separate here. A 3rd service member from the Jordan attack remains missing, and unidentified remains found at the location are still being examined. Separately, another service member was killed Saturday in Iraq while troops were disposing of unexploded material from a downed Iranian attack drone. That brings the confirmed U.S. death toll since the war began to 17. Now, the 2 soldiers identified are 19-year-old Private Isabella Gonzalez of Carrollton, Texas, who you see right here on your screen, and 25-year-old First Lieutenant Tyler Feehan of Hawaii. The military says the attack in Jordan remains under investigation. Now, this video you're looking at is new from the U.S. Central Command. It shows the 9th consecutive night of U.S. strikes against Iran. CENTCOM says the latest round targeted Iranian command centers, air defenses, coastal surveillance, maritime capabilities, missile and drone launch sites, and communications networks. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and President Trump both addressed the recent deaths, Rubio reflecting on the risk service members face and the president defending the broader mission. Take a listen.
I think sometimes when you look at this stuff, we take for granted that our military is so effective that the mission they carry out is very, very dangerous. And so we lost people in Jordan after there was a strike. A missile got through. We shot down almost all the missiles. One leaked through, hit the wrong place, and tragically, and it's heartbreaking. And our hearts go out to these families. These are heroes.
We feel very badly, but you know, those great people, those great patriots were out there fighting that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Iran has retaliated with attacks targeting Bahrain and Kuwait, 2 U.S. allies that host American military forces. On Iranian state television, the country's foreign minister said the U.S. cannot bribe or threaten Tehran and called the Strait of Hormuz Iran's real atomic bomb. Last month's interim agreement has now crumbled, although the Trump administration says the United States remains open to negotiations if Iran changes its actions. And we will continue watching for any update on the missing service member and the unidentified remains. Coming up at 8:30, we'll have more on the impact this conflict is having right here at home. Alona.